this week's Parsha Vaera, we find that Moses performs 7 plagues against the Egyptians. Before the plagues started, Pharaoh asked Moses for a sign to let him know that all this was coming from God. The famous story is he threw down his stick and it turned into a snake. Pharaoh was duly unimpressed because his magicians also threw down their sticks and they became snakes. Commentaries say the difference was that the magicians had snakes that when they held them turned rigid, whereas Moses had a stick that when he threw it down turned into a snake. Pharaoh said, "I'm not buying it." Pharaoh missed the analogy. What happened, we know the story, that Moses' stick ate all the other snakes. And then Moses picked it up and voila. Moses' stick said Kadosh la Hashem on it, holy to God. What was Moses trying to show Pharaoh? Not that he could turn a stick into a snake, but rather that he could turn a snake into a stick. When we think snake, biblically, we think about the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve. The snake is analogous to evil. What did Moses do? Moses showed Pharaoh that I can take this snake, which is the analogy, the epitome of evil, and I can make it Kadosh la Hashem. I can make it holy to God. We're often faced with all kinds of challenges in our day-to-day life. We should also know that any test, any problem that we have has actually been generated by God through the forces of evil. And indeed, the Almighty has directed this challenge to us for us to pick up that snake and to turn it into Kadosh la Hashem, holy to God. The Almighty gives us the problem. The Almighty gives us the strength, the talent, and the abilities to deal with that problem. There is no problem that we face which is beyond our capabilities. So whenever it happens that we're faced with some sort of challenge, we have to make it Kadosh la Hashem, holy to God. For the YouParsha, I'm Herschel Finman.